Hey, big sister. Hello. You're not seriously ignoring me right now, are you? You can't just not talk to your cute little sister. So, the other day, it was your birthday, wasn't it? I know that I'm a little bit late in saying this, but I wonder if I should get you a birthday present.
Oh, really? You're actually going to give me a birthday present? This has never happened to me before. What's going on? What's happened to you?
Well, I just know that you had a very special birthday this year, and it should be worth celebrating, yes? I've got the perfect present for my sister who just turned 30. You'll never believe what I've gotten for you, Violet. You're going to love it. I just know it. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm going to give you my boyfriend for your birthday.
I'm sorry, what on earth did you just say to me? What do you mean you're giving your boyfriend to me as a birthday present? Have you actually lost your mind, Megan?
Actually, there's someone I'm really interested in right now, and my boyfriend's kind of getting in the way of that. My current boyfriend won't let me break up with him. Even though I told him that I found someone that I really like, he keeps telling me not to leave him. It's silly, really. Of course, the time had come for your birthday, so I thought that this would be the best opportunity to get my current boyfriend out of my hair. So I'm going to give him to you as a birthday present. Isn't that great?
I've got no idea what you're playing at here, Megan. This doesn't make any sense to me. And also, who does something like this for... He's your boyfriend, for goodness sake. I don't understand what you're doing at all. Basically, you're telling me you're giving him away and forcing your troublesome boyfriend onto me to deal with.
Well, if you must know, these type of persistent guys are surprisingly simple to be with. As soon as he meets another woman, I know he's going to become obsessed with her.
But I don't get why you must do this. Why should I have to be with such a troublesome person like your boyfriend? I hardly know the guy. Why are you doing this for?
Oh, come on. I think we all know why we need to see you with someone, Violet. You're such a lonely person living a lonely life. So this opportunity is perfect for us. You should be thanking me for giving instead of questioning me. I'm going to introduce a guy to my sister who hasn't had a boyfriend for a gazillion years. So please be grateful that I can give up my boyfriend in this way and help you out. So say thank you to me. I'm glad that you got some leftovers from your beautiful younger sister.
But I didn't ask you to introduce your boyfriend to me, Megan. This isn't what I wanted for myself at all. It's going to be so annoying if you do this to me.
Oh, and you think it's okay to say something like that to me then? I'm not the sore loser here. My weird-looking sister has only had a boyfriend when she was a student at school. Now you're a woman who's in her 30s. Think about it. No one wants to date some rotten woman who's over 30. If you miss this chance, you'll be single for the rest of your life.
Excuse me? What the heck did you just say to me? Since when do you have the right to say what my love life is like? I make my life how I want it to be, not you.
Well, I'm just going to be brutally honest right now because I should be able to with you. Unlike me, who's beautiful, you're quite ugly, Violet. If you don't get any handouts from your adorable younger sister, you're just going to live a miserable life, okay? Do you really want that for yourself, Violet? Just let me do something for you that is actually going to benefit you for the rest of your life. Well, I'm going to continue with what I'm doing, and I'll send you my boyfriend's contact information later.
Hey, Violet, are you there? I got some great news, and you need to hear this right now. I just submitted the marriage registration to the city hall. There was no issues with what I submitted, and it looks like they fast-tracked it while I was there. It has been accepted. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Oh, you did it already? Thank you for doing that, Jacob. You're so sweet. I'm sorry that I couldn't go with you to submit it, though. It would have been fun to do it together. It's so annoying that I had work to do. I couldn't just skip it, unfortunately, as it's important that the company wants me to get it done as soon as possible.
Oh no, don't worry about that at all, my dear. I understand. Everything's okay, and I managed doing it on my own. But I did want to ask you something, though. So I understand that you want to keep this all hush-hush for a while. But do you really think it's wise not to tell your sister about our marriage? I've not even met her yet.
Oh, are you really worried about that? It's okay. I'll be about to deal with her soon enough. Even though I haven't introduced you to her yet, I don't want to take any risk yet.
Wait a minute, huh? I'm a little confused, so you're gonna have to explain what you're actually planning here, Violet. How come you don't want to do anything with her yet?
Well, you know how I don't really get along with my sister, yes? Well, there's a really good reason for that. When I was a student, she actually stole my boyfriend from me.
My God, are you actually being serious right now? Why on earth would she do something like that to you for? Is it a girl code that you don't take each other's boyfriends?
You would think so, yes, but I bet she got jealous that I had a boyfriend at the time and didn't like seeing me happy or something really stupid like that. She didn't just do it once, Jacob. It was 3 times that she took my boyfriend. So since then, even though my sister has had a boyfriend, I've never introduced mine to her. So basically, that's the whole reason why I've not mentioned you to her at all, because I didn't want history repeating itself with you. I'm not going to risk losing you.
Oh, wow. Can't believe that she'd do something like that when you're such a good sister to her. I know you told me that she's quite a selfish woman, but how crazy is it to steal your own sibling's boyfriend?
Well, she's quite a beautiful girl, and I can understand that all the boys just fall for her like that. I guess it makes me very jealous, and I just don't want her ruining my life. Like, she gets a lot of really lavish presents from different men. It's insane. But it seems like she's given things that she doesn't really need. She takes advantage of them. She kind of forces all the things that she gets onto me, but then she demands so much in return. It's exhausting. She said I have to give branded items to get them in return. She forces so many men, and even me sometimes, to buy almost tens of thousands of dollars worth of accessories. You should see her wardrobe. It's crazy.
Wow, really? Can't actually be serious about this. Is this true? Wow, she sounds like a very spoiled and selfish person for sure. Does she not know that not everyone's made of money?
Exactly. She seems to have no idea of that at all. That's why I don't want to introduce you to her until it's the right time. Otherwise, you'll be sucked in by her, and I don't want that. Besides, it seems like you're almost my sister's type, and that's dangerous. To avoid any trouble, I've got no intention of letting her meet you.
Huh? Are you telling me that I'm the type of person that she goes for? How do you know, though? Maybe her preferences might have changed.
Well, for starters, you're about 180 centimeters tall, and she really likes tall guys. You're also older than her and a doctor. She likes that. You're exactly my little sister's ideal guy. It's almost perfect. It's really scary for me. Her previous boyfriends were tall and were doctors, lawyers, or pilots.
Oh, okay. I see where you're getting at. It's still crazy that you know that about her, but don't get along at all. I guess I know now what kind of girl she is then.
I'm really sorry for acting like this. I just want to protect our relationship. And I know she would try to do something to ruin it. I've been selfish and not introduced you to the whole family yet. Both of my parents understand the situation that I'm in right now and tell me to do as I like, and that's what I'm doing. But for you, I guess it's more complicated to understand.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I'm glad that you explained a little bit more to me now. If that's the case with all of this, it can't be helped, Violet. I don't want to do anything to upset you, Violet. I really don't want to lose you, and I think that it's wise that you continue to do this. Thank you for explaining it all to me, sweet lady.
No, Jacob. I really am sorry, but it'll only be for a little bit longer until I tell her and try to get her to understand that you're my man and that she can't steal you from me.
Yes, very true. Anyway, let's put that all aside for now. Today is a very important day for us, and it can officially be our wedding anniversary. I'll prepare a delicious dinner tonight. So please get excited for that, and to celebrate us as a couple, my love. Please come back home as soon as you finish work so we can be together.
Oh, big sister, are you there? We still have some important things to do so that I can hand my ex-boyfriend over to you. Did you contact my ex yet? What do you think of him? I know that he's got a pretty regular figure and face, but he's still somewhat attractive. He's got a plain personality too, but he's a nice guy.
I don't know what you're playing at, Megan, but of course I've not done anything when it comes to your ex-boyfriend. I've got no point contacting him at all. I haven't met him or done anything with him, and I don't ever plan to, Megan. I think what you're trying to do is a very extreme idea, and I don't like it at all.
Okay, I don't get why you wouldn't want to meet up with her when I literally handed him over to you. I'm sharing him with you. What's the harm in that, big sister? You're ugly, Violet. Don't you realize you're wasting your time if you don't get with my ex-boyfriend? Don't be like this. Your younger sister's hand-me-down should be enough for you, yes?
Oh, come on, Megan. Why must you always act like this toward me when it comes to men? How dare you treat me like scum? I'm so sick of this attitude you have of me. You can make fun of me all you want, Megan, but what you're doing to your ex-boyfriend is an absolute disgrace, and I feel really bad that you put him in this position. Who do you think you are treating people like your ex like this? What did he ever do to you? What did I ever do to you to think you can give me a hand-me-down?
Of course you're acting like this because you think you're the high and mighty older sister, don't you? Everyone has always listened to what I got to see more. You're just jealous that I'm way more beautiful than you are, and that I was able to have so many boyfriends in my life already. Beauty is strong in itself, yes? Unlike you, the ugly sister, I'm great, and I'll always be the better sibling once I'm way prettier, smarter, and just better than you. Poor old and wrinkly Violet.
Excuse me? Do you really think insulting me or anyone else in your life is going to get you anywhere? How dare you talk to me in such a way? You're so horrible.
Hey, all the things I'm saying is just my honest opinion. So you need to hurry up and get together with my ex-boyfriend. Otherwise, he'll never give up on me. You don't know what a boring guy like that might do to get revenge on getting dumped. I can't have him hanging around much longer, Violet. I can't even date my new doctor boyfriend openly.
Hold on a minute. What did you just say? Your doctor boyfriend? You've got a new boyfriend already? How's that possible? And he's a doctor? Are you serious?
Of course I'm being serious. This is actually true, Violet. It truly was a fateful encounter. We literally just started dating the other day. Isn't that fantastic, Violet?
Okay, is that so? You've moved on so fast, though. Don't you think that you need a break from dating so that you can focus on yourself or something like that?
Huh? Why on earth when I do that when I'm already perfect? I'm beautiful, smart, confident, and I love to date. Are you actually jealous of me right now? Well, you act like you've got no interest in men, but it's basically only because you're too ugly to be with. I suppose you respond well to doctors, don't you? Even though you're ugly and not the brightest person, I still think that you're still a girl with a good heart. I'm sure some man will fall for you eventually.
What the heck's your deal, Megan? Why must you treat me so horribly when I'm your older sister? I've had to look after you throughout our lives, and this is how you talk to me?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Look, doctors have high incomes, so there are a lot of girls who are going after them. But there's no way that an ugly girl would be chosen in this situation. I'm talking about you, sister. You're the ugly person in this situation. It's such a shame for you, really. You really shouldn't expect too much in life because of your hideous looks.
I can't believe this. I thought that you would grow out of how you talk to me, but I guess not. You've got no idea what it's like to be me or to be nice to others, do you?
Well, I think I understand a fair amount, so that's pretty normal, isn't it? Also, my new boyfriend, I wanted to talk more about him. He's about 180 centimeters tall and so handsome. In order to be with a doctor, you have to be as beautiful as me to get noticed by them. No doctor would ever look at you, sister. You're not pretty at all.
How dare you keep talking to me like this? I'm so over this. Why is it that all these doctors are about that height? How do you even know that?
Everything about him in terms of his looks is absolutely perfect for me. He's a really well-trained doctor working at St. James Hospital in town. I might as well tell you who this mysterious doctor is. His name's Jacob, I think. Even his name sounds super cool, yes? He's so drop-dead gorgeous.
Are you actually kidding me right now? Are you sure that the doctor's name is Jacob? Are you messing with me right now or something? What's going on?
Huh? What on earth are you even on about, big sister? Why do you think it's a lie for? Are you that jealous that I've nabbed myself a doctor like him? If you're beautiful, that's normal. Unlike my ugly older sister, I can easily date high-performing men in the society. So, how about you, dear big sister? run along and start dating my ex-boyfriend now. I've got my new doctor boyfriend now, so I don't need my old rundown ex anymore. I'll give him and all his baggage to you, my ugly sister Violet.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, Megan. That doctor that you've been mentioning for the last 5 or so minutes is actually my husband.
Whoa, we need to rewind a little bit because I zoned out after that message you just sent to me. What are you even talking about, Violet? I'm so confused right now.
Well, as you should be indeed. I can't actually believe that your new boyfriend, Megan, is actually my husband. How is that possible? I really don't think that my own husband would be the type of person to cheat on me, let alone with my own sister. I believe in what he does and doesn't do.
I'm sorry, what the heck did you just say to me before? Are you actually messing with me right now? Is Jacob actually your husband? How? Why are you speaking like this all of a sudden?
What I'm trying to tell you right now, my dear little sister, maybe you're the only one who's saying that you're dating this handsome doctor named Jacob. Did you just assume that you were dating because maybe he talked to you one time? Or maybe this is all a huge misunderstanding, yes? Huh? Which one is it? No. I think there's no reason to be so embarrassed by how this has turned out. I can understand why you think that you could be with someone like that.
What the heck, Violet? How dare you say something like that to me? Don't just go ahead and think you've got the right to say something like that. You're the one who's mistaken about Jacob being your husband. You're the one who's delusional and think you can land a doctor. You're full of crap and you know it. Why would you even say something like that when you didn't even mention to me that you had a boyfriend in the first place? I haven't heard anything, so how can he be your husband?
I'm sorry to break it to you this way, Megan, but there was no way that you were going to understand otherwise. I've been in a relationship with someone for a while now. The only thing about this whole thing is that I never told you the existence of my boyfriend because I know what you would have tried to do, and I wasn't risking that.
Are you actually being for real right now? Why on earth would you not tell me about the guy you're dating for? I don't understand the secrecy.
And on top of that, I didn't tell you that I was actually married, and it was official from a week or so ago. Jacob submitted the marriage registration last week, and so he's legally my husband. Not your boyfriend, Megan.
Are you actually kidding me right now? You got married to Jacob and you didn't say a word to me? What on earth for? How dare you keep something like this from me? The person that you married happened to be Jacob? How does that work when you're not beautiful at all? Don't say such ridiculous things like this, Violet. Besides, it's so weird that you never told me a thing about him to me. Is he even anything to you? Are you lying to me so that you can sabotage my chances? We're family and we're sisters.
There's nothing weird about me not telling you when you're so horrible to me and take everything for yourself. We may be family, but I don't need to tell you about my husband. Not after what you did to me in the past. You maybe have long since forgotten what you did, I suppose. There's a reason why I didn't tell you, Megan.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? What have I forgotten if you won't even mention it to me? Explain yourself. I'm sick of you beating around the bush. Tell it to me straight.
Fine, I will. You stole my boyfriend a number of times during our high school days. That's why I didn't tell you that I got married to Jacob. I didn't want to be robbed by my sister again.
Are you kidding me right now? That's the whole reason why you didn't tell me? We were just kids back then. Don't you know how to get over things? We were just fooling around. Besides, you were also ugly then, and your boyfriend wanted more from a girl, so I just made him notice me. You got so carried away with him. Even as adults, you were still so angry about that?
Excuse me? Fooling around? Do you really think any of that was fun for me, Megan? Are you being serious right now? It's unthinkable that you would plunder my boyfriend for fun.
Oh, shut up, you stupid woman. I don't believe anything you're telling me. This is ridiculous. We were kids. Build a bridge, get over it, and move on. You're just jealous that Jacob is now mine and you can't handle that. Why would he ever be interested in you? There's no way that he's married to you or anything. Even if you were actually telling the truth, I'm sure there would be some way that you'd still be robbing me again. Even as an adult, I can still take things from my older sister.
I don't know who you think you are, Megan, but my wife is not ugly, and you're delusional and can't see real beauty for what it is. Stop making fun of her right now.
Wait a minute, what? What on earth is going on here? Put Violet back on the phone. I'm not done talking to her. This conversation isn't over, big sister.
You've absolutely lost your mind, haven't you, Megan? I'm not dating you at all. I've never even met you, or even know you, so how can I be dating you?
Okay, I've got no idea what's going on right now. You, tell me who the heck you are and why you have Violet's phone for. Give it back to her this instant.
It's the guy that's been dating your older sister for a while, and now we've taken the next step in our relationship, marriage. I'm your older sister's husband, Jacob. I'm the man that you were saying that you were dating and everything like that. I work at the hospital in town, and I'm about 180 centimeters tall.
No way. This can't be happening right now, can it? Are you actually Jacob? How is it that you've got access to my sister's phone right now and her messages?
I don't know if you're dumb or what, but you know when people get married to each other, they also tend to live together too. So I've been watching the whole conversation today. I've been sitting beside Violet on the couch this entire time. I couldn't watch you bad-mouthing her anymore, so she lent me her smartphone to talk to you.
This can't be happening right now. There's no way that you actually married Violet. There's just no way. This is definitely a figment of my sister's crazy imagination.
You think your sister would lie about being married to me? That's outrageous to say that, Megan. You're the one telling lies. When did I even meet you? I'm scared that you're doing so much behind everyone's back that you're not letting me do anything about this without your consent. It's scary. You're literally creepy.
Have you seriously forgotten your fateful encounter with me already? You helped me out at the airport when I got really sick. As you were crouching down, you spoke to me so nicely. Then you got me up and took me to the airport's first aid station. Don't you remember helping that beautiful woman who was lying on the ground?
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. You were that woman at the airport? Are you kidding me right now? I helped you out while I was working.
Don't worry, I get it. You must have been so stunned to see me that you had a bit of short-term memory loss over it. All the guys I've encountered fall in love with me at first sight and start dating me. Surely when you saw me on the floor looking all pretty and everything, you must have fallen in love with me at first sight. You even took my contact information, which I gave to you as a token of my appreciation for helping me out. From that day on, we've been dating and I've been falling in love with you every day.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to hold up on all those thoughts that you have. Did I ever contact you, Megan? I can't believe you said I was dating you because of that.
Well, no, I hadn't heard from you after that, but maybe it's because I know you're a doctor and of course you're super busy saving people. I understand that you need to be everyone's hero, my dear Jacob. So that's why you haven't called me or anything like that, right? I'm totally fine that you haven't until now. It's okay. I understand. Please date me.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't understand what you're saying at all. I don't understand what you're saying at all. All you're saying has just been what you've been imagining would happen to us. I just threw away your number. There's no need to show me that type of appreciation at all when I don't want it or need it because I'm dating someone else. It was also not why I helped you. Also, don't be so arrogant and say that you're so beautiful that every guy that sees you falls in love with you. There's more to love than just someone's looks. I'm a doctor. I'm supposed to help people when they're in trouble. I didn't help you because you were beautiful or anything like that at all. What a weird thing to say.
That's not a very nice thing to say. You're lying to me right now. I'm the most beautiful woman around here, Jacob. I'm so much more beautiful than my own sister. Even though you say that you're married to her and everything right now, it's easy enough to make a switch and just be with me instead. How does that sound, handsome?
Are you seriously trying to steal me away from your sister? Don't you know how messed up that is, Megan? What is so overwhelmingly beautiful about you, huh? You know your sister showed me a photo of you the other day. So what I think is that you're way too skinny and you don't have any muscles. It's not great. Also, I noticed that in the photos that your eyes are quite bloodshot. What's your problem? Are you lacking sleep? You obviously don't take good care of yourself. There are other doctors out there for you to go after, but I want to be with that person that actually looks after themselves and is healthy. You're not looking after yourself at all. If anyone is in this situation, it's Violet. Her hair is thick and beautiful and she keeps fit and healthy. She's the most beautiful person to me and that's never going to change.
Are you seriously messing with me right now? Are you telling me that my sister is more beautiful than me? How is that possible? She's so ugly and not good at anything.
Don't you talk about my wife in that way. You're such a horrible sister, and I know how you used to steal her boyfriends in high school. Don't you see how terrible that is?
Like I told her, we were kids. How was I supposed to help myself? The boys were hungry for my attention. I couldn't help that at all. Don't blame me. Am I not your type?
Of course you're not my type at all. You're selfish, spoiled, and a horrible woman. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near you. Violet is 10 times the woman that you'll ever be. You're the rudest person I've ever met. And you're so mean. You dumped your own boyfriend and used him as a hand-me-down to your own sister. Why must you make her feel horrible for her?
Because I'm allowed to do that. I had no idea that she was seeing anyone, and I just wanted to help in some way so that she didn't waste away like other single women in this country.
Do you have any dignity? Seriously, what's your problem, Megan? I can't believe you talked about people in this way. I'm sick of having this conversation with you. We're done here.
No, I'm not finished. I want you. My sister will be so boring to be with. Please come back and be with me, Dr. Jacob. I need a handsome man like you.
Ugh, you disgust me. You literally make me want to throw up. I'm with your sister. Leave us alone and stop bullying her. We're cutting you off. Stay away from me and my wife.
After that whole debacle between these three people, Megan bet that she'll be able to find a better man than Jacob. Apparently, she's been calling out to every man that she can find in her contacts, and even on the streets. However, all her exes and her male friends refuse to go out with her because they've decided to marry their girlfriends. They all told her that if you want to date someone so desperately, then maybe a shut-in or someone that's exaggerating how much they make. It seems like all the people she's met have turned into disastrous encounters. Also, her ex-boyfriend told her that he met someone else. Things started to go well with the woman that Jacob introduced to him, and they started to talk about how Megan contacted him recently, wanting to get back together. But he said that his dating life was going really well, and he found that making fun of her was so much fun. Jacob loved talking to Megan and bringing her down to a low level. When Violet sees Jacob smile about how he dealt with Megan, she was really happy they got married.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.